Hey, wake up. Stop sleeping on the job.
Sorry. Hi, I'm Michaela, and I'm a little tired.
And I'm Emma, reporting to you live from WHYY, here to inform you about sleep problems.
We interviewed a local doctor at Jefferson Sleep Center to find out more.
Our reporter Joe is here with more details.
Hello, this is Jody Antonio for WHYY Young Journalist Program. We spend over 1/3 of our lives asleep, but we spend a lot of the time we're awake tired. We decided to find out why that is. We interviewed Dr. Ritu Grewal, a sleep specialist with the Jefferson Hospital of Neuroscience, to find out why teens do not get enough sleep.
In surveys done in numerous countries have shown that teenagers just don't get enough hours of sleep. There is a natural delay in their sleep-wake cycle, what we call a circadian rhythm. So we have an internal clock that is actually set by different cues, the sunlight being the most important one. That clock starts shifting so that the time to go to bed keeps getting delayed and time to wake up gets delayed. I think there are a lot of other reasons that play a very, very important role. One of them is the tendency for teenagers to want to stay up late.
As the use of technology by teenagers has increased, the issue of teen sleep has also increased. The problem is that the use of technology like cell phones and computers at night has altered the biological clocks of many teens, Dr. Grewal explains.
Remember what I said, light plays a very important role in setting that clock. And so when there's light flashing in the eyes, that starts delaying the clock. So there's a tendency to go to sleep later and later.
The sleep cycle is the 4 stages of sleep you experience. The first is the time when you are trying to fall asleep, but before you are actually physically asleep. The second stage is a light sleep that prepares the body to enter a deeper sleep. Stages 3 and 4 are the stages of sleep in which dreaming takes place, as well as most of the actual resting of sleep. By sleeping in a loud room or with the light on, the body is unable to enter stages 3 or 4, and therefore doesn't rest fully.
If you don't get the required amount of sleep, there are numerous things that can happen. Number one, it affects how you function the next day. You're feeling really tired and sleepy. Performance goes down, school grades go down. You just can't think adequately. Your memory gets affected. You aren't able to concentrate. You feel tired. You feel irritable. And if there's chronic sleep deprivation, which means that you are depriving yourself of sleep every night, getting 4 to 6 hours of sleep every night, you can even start getting depression.
Other possible side effects are heart disease, headaches, and delayed reaction times. Both heart disease and delayed reaction times increase the risk of death for sufferers.
There's certain hormonal changes that go on in the body. We produce hormones that make us want to eat more, and we produce a hormone that makes us fulfilled called leptin. And what happens if you don't get enough hours of sleep, those hormones actually get imbalanced, so you start producing more of the hormone that makes you want to eat more. So lack of sleep actually makes you gain weight.
We interviewed Liz Hansel to get the perspective of a teenager on the issue of sleep.
I can definitely operate with it when on weekends, when I get 9 to 10 hours of sleep. Sometimes I feel way too sleepy, and it's I'm not fully awake until 1 in the afternoon. So it really depends on what I'm doing. Everybody's pretty dead until about 8:30, and they're okay till about then.
Another problem most teens face is the fact that they need to wake up so early for school. We asked Liz if she thought a later start time would help.
I think it'd help people, but I understand why they can't because of school sports and everything.
Dr. Grewal agrees that a later start time would improve the sleep health of many teens.
I think for teenagers, it would really be ideal if school started later for them. I think high school should be the one to start later. It's been shown kids who actually, when they started the high school later, the kids actually did much better.
That's Jody Antonio signing off. Stay classy, Philadelphia.